Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं मृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः। हे जगदाता विश्वविधाता हे विश्वविधाता हे जगदाता विश्वविधाता हे जगद हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे जगदाश्रय जग परिपालन जगदाश्रय जगदाश्रय जग परिपालन जगदाश्रय जग पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन है पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन है पूर्ण हे जगदाता विश्वविधाता हे जगदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे प्रेम के सिंधु दीन के बंधु प्रेम के सिंधु प्रेम के सिंधु दीन के बंधु प्रेम के दुख दरिद्र विनाशक है दुख दरिद्र विनाशक है हे जगदाता विश्वविधाता हे जगदाता हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे हे सुख शांति हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे बोलिए बद्री विशाल भगवान की हरि ओम तत्सत Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam. Yesterday we have seen different anecdotes which are coming in the first three cantos of the Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam. After listening to the Parikshit story and Parikshit how he controlled the Kali and given only few places and all that. Then in the fourth canto of the Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam, very important story of a great devotee of the Lord Sriman Narayana, Bhakta Dhruva. So Dhruva Charitram we are going to see for a few minutes today. Like this, there are so many stories in the Bhagavata Mahapurana, devotees of different ages. So Dhruva is the smallest now. Of course, in the mother's womb itself, Parikshit became a devotee of the Lord. We can say Parikshit is the very smallest and youngest devotee. Next comes this Dhruva, Dhruva Charitram, very famous and important. Who is this Dhruva? In the beginning of this creation, in this particular kalpa, okay, whenever Brahmaji sleeps for a long time and again he wakes up and start all the jivas which are all in the unmanifest form, and he will again make them to manifest according to their karma. So after that it comes as a new kalpam. New kalpam. Now this particular kalpa is called Shveta Varaha Kalpam, because in this kalpa Lord Bhagavan brought the earth which is hidden in the ocean and brought it to the up top of the waters ocean in the form of the boar. Okay, Varaha Avataram. That's why this particular kalpa is called Sweta Varaha Kalpam. In Sankalpa, we will tell Sweta Varaha Kalpe Vayusatamanvantare Jambu Dive Bharata Varsha Bharata Kandi, all that knows Sankalpa. Okay. Then the creation, many Prajapatis are all born, and Brahmaji himself become two male and female forms. That is Swayambhu Manu and Shatarupa. Then only the further creation can come. So a couple, Swayambhu Manu and Shatarupa, they have got two male children, boys, who are called Uttanapada and Priyavrata. And same time they have got 9 daughters. In that 9 daughters only, yesterday we heard about the one daughter, Devahuti, who has given to the Kardama Prajapati as the wife. Then Lord Kapila took the avatara. So 9 daughters given to 9 great rishis, Prajapatis, because the progeny, the world has to increase and the population has to come, all the jivas. And these 2 boys, Uttanapada and Priyavrata. Priyavrata is the eldest son, but his story comes later. Sukha Mahamuni telling to Parikshit Maharaj, don't forget that, this Bhagavatam. And now we are going to see the Uttanapada, who is the younger one actually. Uttanapada, the meaning itself tells that who walks on the hands, or whose hands are down and legs are up. There is asana in yoga, Uttanapada asanam. Okay, lifting the legs. Why that name has given? Maybe we can take the meaning from this. He won't think straight. He always goes little bit wrong in his thinking. But even though he's the son of the Prajapati, Swayambhu Manu. So Uttanapada, Talagila Nadakaravar. Talagila Nadakarada. Appudanna konja Talagila Yoshipar. If you go to the story, you will understand now why he is called like that, Uttanapada. Anyhow, he was the king ruling the earth that time, and he has got 2 wives. One wife's name is called Suniti, elder queen. And the younger, one more queen wife also is there, Suruchi. These names are also giving a beautiful different meaning. Suniti, who has got a very good refined character. Suruchi, who is having more attraction to the worldly things. Suruchi, good ruchi, good taste in saris, in the ornaments, in the different decorations and makeups and all that. Okay, Suruchi, younger wife, and the Suniti, elder wife. This Suniti has got the son whose name is called Dhruva. So Dhruva means what? Firm, strong, who is abided. He is very strong in his sankalpa. Okay, so stubborn person like that. So at the age of 5 years, now this story is about the Dhruva, is about the when he was in 5 years age, Dhruva. And Suruchi also has got one son, and he's a little bit younger, maybe few months or the 1 year. His name is called also Uttama. Uttama. Uttama means best. Okay. Even the father's name is Uttanapada. One wife, son is called Uttama. So this is the background about the Dhruva's family and all that. Now one day what happened? The Uttama sitting on the lap of the Raja, evening while playing time, maybe like that. And Suruchi also is there at the side. The Raja sitting on in a cradle, and the Uttama is he kept on the lap, and he is fondling with him, playing. That time Dhruva also saw this, and he also came running. And I also want to sit on your lap, Dad. Then Uttanapada said, "No, no," because he is afraid of the Suruchi. Suruchi is there around. Suniti is not there. She scolds him, not the boy only. She's going to scold the boy also. So Raja this is the mistake of this Raja. He must treat both the wives equally. Is it not? But he is partial. He somehow attracted to the Suruchi. She neglects the Suniti, and Dhruva is the Suniti's son. If he gives the importance to Dhruva Suniti's son also, then Suruchi will become Chandi, Kali, Mahakali. Then problem will come. Then, of course, Raja said, no, 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 afterwards. Then the Dhruva feels bad. Then Surisha also saw that Dhruva wants to sit on the lap of the father on the other side. Then she catch hold of the Dhruva's hand and pull. Where you are going to sit? You can't sit. You have no eligibility. You didn't born to me, my son. If you are born to me in my stomach by staying inside 9 months, then you have the capability or the ability to sit. Like this, she's talking something big things, and this small boy, she catched her hand, pulled, no, that is playing a step. He looked like that. But Suruchi have no compassion because he's not her son. She wants like Kaikeyi, no? I want my son to become the Raja. Then she pulled and told all this. Go and tell to your mother. If you want to sit on this Raja's lap, you must born to me. So go and do tapas. And you born to my son in the next life. Go. So like this, he is talking big things, and how small child can understand. But he got hurt. Why the mother is telling? She's also mother like one, She's telling, she's pulling me, but he wants to play. Then he started crying, and with so much inside hurt, and went crying to his mother. Suniti is another palace. He went by crying, and Suniti asked, "What happened, my dear? Why you are crying? Stomach aching? Hungry? Anybody did anything? You fall down?" Like this, he keep on asking questions, but Dhruva didn't reply. He keep on crying. He's not able to say. Then one servant maid came and told, "No, ma, when your son went to sit on the lap of his father, there Surichamma scolded him. She held the hand and pulled him. And then he only keep crying. And then finally Suniti says, oh, for that you are crying, my dear? No, don't cry. She is also your mother only. No, don't feel bad. What to do? Your father is like that. He never cares for me. I can't go and fight with the Suruchi. I'm not that kind of woman to fight. So, because you born to me, I am suffering here, and you have to suffer. Then what your stepmother, Chitti, told is correct only. Suruchi told another one also, you go and do tapas. get the permission from the Lord. Then only you will be eligible. All these words went into the Dhruva's mind. Then when she heard, now Dhruva started talking, telling to like this, Mummy, she told like this, she scolded like me, all that. Then Suniti consoled him. That's why, my dear, I am telling that don't feel bad. What she told is correct only. For all of us, the protector is the Lord Sriman Narayana. You ask him, you hold on to him, he will give you a highest pedestal and the place to you. Don't cry for a small these things. Okay, be bold, be happy. Okay, shall I give the food? Mamma kudupada, சாப்பிட்டுவியா? அம்மா குடுப்பா, உட்கார வச்சு சாதம் ஊத்தி எல்லாம். She made him to sleep. This is the mother. It's a role model. Not teaching to the child, ನೀವು ತಿಟ್ಟ ವೇண்டிದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಮ್ಮನಿ. Why you have not given back? Nowadays children, they will give back. And mother also, it come in the neighbor's house, that boy told, that auntie told Narayana, why you didn't speak? You have no mouth, you can't speak. Nasty fellow. The mothers teach the tit for tat. Why you have not given back to her? She didn't tell. Teaching the revenge or the tit for tat is not, okay, the mother should not do that. But when it comes to the dharma, adharma, that time teaching is different. But as a normally family members and the neighbors, we have to live together. By revenge and by anger, what you are going to get, you will disturb your mind. So a role model mother, Suniti, given a beautiful advice. Those slokas are very heavy. I am just summarizing and telling the gist of it. So when she talked and consoled him, then really he took the words of the Suruchi and words of the mother. Okay, my mother also told that you pray to Lord Narayana, you do tapas about him, he will give you a best place to you if you are good in heart. And Suruchi Amma also told like that. These words went inside the Dhruva's mind and it took it really real. Night he didn't sleep. Then in the early morning, when his mother is in sleep, Suniti, without telling to mother, without telling to father, without knowing to anybody, he just left off the house. Can you imagine? Really, I can't imagine, sir. 5 years boy, gone out of the house in the night time. Where? He went to the forest. Why? I want to do tapas. Ushi mulaga alav good illevan tapas panna poranama. He's not even like a small, very little baby. But he wants to do tapas. He don't know what is tapas. He don't know who is Lord Narayana, where he will be, how to do tapas. Imagine 5 years boy, child, what we know. Now also we don't know anything, sir. We are all grown up, but we don't know anything now also. But the decision, he decided, I want to get the highest place. No one has achieved that place so far, either in my father's family or in the world. That kind of place I am going to ask the Lord. See, the goal is so high. Even though he got hurt, he took it so seriously, but his goal is so high. That's why I will pray to that Lord. Then he went to forest. Morning, everybody got up and Raja, Sunita, all are crying and Dhruva is not seen anywhere. And they're all, now Raja thought of sending somebody to search. Where he gone? What he knows? A small boy who's playing in the palace and living here with the comforts, gone out of the house to the forest. Then Raja tried to send somebody in search of. Then what happened, a change, a turning point. The same Naradji. I told you, Naradji will come in every story. He has to now two jobs. One is he came to the Raja and told to them, don't search for him. He went for good. He going to achieve what he decided. he will come back after some time. You don't worry. Don't worry, Raja. He had got a big mission in his mind to achieve. So when Naradji told like this, they respected him. Okay. They pacified themselves. Then immediately Naradji can appear here, can disappear and appear there. How much? That much only his time. Not more than that. Immediately, see here another. When a good person work for the good cause and good in the heart and hand and speech, everything, for such a person, Lord provides the Guru, guidance, teacher. There is no doubt about it. There is hundreds of stories, incidents like this in our Puranas. Lord, he cannot keep quiet. He cannot keep. He has to work, help that sadhaka or disciple, whoever may be. So, Lord, this is Lord working through how? Through Naradji as the Guru. See, since on all the stories last 5-10 days, 10 days we are talking everywhere Naradji is the Guru. In Ramayana, Valmiki, for Vyasa, and now here. Then immediately Narada, this boy went up to that whole day, walked and went. Somewhere he's sitting under a big tree and he's tired. Drank some water, ate something, fruits which are available, sitting. Naradji appeared there. Appeared and saw him. Who are you? You are Dhruva, no? You are the son of that Uttanapada Raja, isn't it? Yes, uncle. Yes. And you are Naradji, no, uncle? Because my mummy told about you. Mummy told about you. Then Naradji told, then why you have come like this? Alone, into the forest. In forest, no, big animals all will be there. Wild animals. Difficult here. I came, then Naradji, when he asked, Dhruva says, I came for doing tapas. Tapas? big gods and the great rishis are also tried. They work and to realize the God. It's not so easy, my dear. It is not so easy. Forget about the tapas and all that. Please go back. Narada is testing his capacity and his commitment. He says, go back. Go. Nicely have a nice ice cream and go and play cricket. Why you are suffering and coming, telling tapas? I'm telling you really, my dear boy, you don't know. You are a child. Then Naradji is telling like this, Dhruva listened all that. Then Naradji told another thing also. I think your stepmother, Surichi, scolded at you. I know. I came to know. Don't take those words so seriously. Just forget. Forgive and forget. This is another good principle. If you don't forgive and forget, you are the sufferer. Whoever may be near and dear do some mistake, but forgive them and forget it. Otherwise, we will be in trouble. Our mind suffers. So he says that also. Then Dhruva replied, no, Narad Uncle Ji, I can't go back. You know very well I am the Kshatriya, this small boy. Small boy. I can't bear this insult done by my mother, stepmother. What you are telling is correct only now, but my mind is not ready to accept what you are telling. I respect you, but Naradji, don't ask me to go back. Don't tempt me with the ball and the cricket and the ice cream and all that. I am not such a kind. Naradji, uncle, if you want to help me, anything, you tell me that how can I see that Lord Narayana. If you are not telling, you go in your way, I will go in my way. What a stubborn mind, this boy. Then Naradji found. Yes, you are the suitable person. Definitely, I have to guide you. I have to help you. If I won't help to you, such a boy and the person, to whom? So Naraji always search who is eager to see the Lord, who is eager to know the God, who is eager to walk in the path of devotion. Naraji will come and help. Now also he listens what we are talking. Where, sir? He is there. These Chiranjeevis and the Mahatmas, these great tapasvis, devoted to the Lord, all they are alive now. Ashwadhama, Balirvyaso, Hanuman, Vibhishana, Krupa, Parshurama, they are all Chiranjeevis. Hanumanji also. We are talking about Ramayana last week. Hanumanji also sitting and listening here. You saw, sir? Yes, I saw. I saw in my heart. So, Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam, Tatra Tatra Hanumanji will be available. Same way, Naraji also. So, Naraji is ready to now guide this boy now to make him to realize the Lord Narayana. Then Naraji told that, okay, I think you are very strong in your mind and to fulfill your desire to realize the Narayana, see the Narayana and ask him the highest place in the world. That's good. Who will strive for the Lord? Yesterday I told Balastavak, toys taktaha, Tarunastavak, girl boyfriend saktaha, Vruddhastavak, share market grandchildren saktaha. That's all. No Parabrahmane kopina saktaha. But here is the Naraji waits. There is any a suitable recipient, then he goes and immediately. It is a Naraji's project. He wants to teach this Brahma Vidya Bhakti. He tried for many different people, but it's not working. It worked only in the younger children. Later, one more story will come. He teaches all this to the baby who is in the mother's womb. That story I'll keep in suspense. Then that experiment Naraji fulfilled. He succeeded. He's so happy. Yes, my research has completed. This devotion, this kind of samskaras, good, everything, dharmic things should be given to the baby child when the baby is in the mother's womb itself. Then only it will come a flourish like a banyan tree, big. Not for a retired old people who cannot sit in the class straight, even for a few seconds. What tapas will do? Then Naraji is so happy. Come on, I will tell you. Then how Naraji started teaching? First, he tells about the Tantram. Tantra means the technology, the methodology. What Tantra? Dhruva, you go from here little more distance and you will find the Yamuna, the banks of the Yamuna. In the Yamuna banks of the Yamuna, there is a one Madhuvanam, a garden. In that Madhuvanam, lot of good fruits and good sweet water. No wild animals. That is the very suitable place for tapas. Now also if you go near to the Brindavan and around that Yamuna, they will show you, not literally, but this is Madhuvanam. There are so many vanams at the time when Krishna played and moved, no? But that Madhuvanam is not Krishna Avatara. Dhruva Charitra happened long ago, the Madhuvanam. So he's giving the description of that. There you go, have a 3 times bath every day and make a idol of the Lord Narayana with the mud. There is nothing is available. Take the kaliman eduthuko, the clay, and make. This is the form. Like that, first he told about the tantram. That means you have to go to the Yamuna river's bank, Madhuvanam, there, like this, like that, and you can eat well the fruits that is enough for you within 6 months. Within 6 months, you are going to see the Lord Narayana. That much sure, Narada. It happened. It's going to happen now. 6 months. Then all this tantra, this, that. Okay, I will come and meet you later. Don't worry. You remember me. You remember the Lord. So after giving this tantra, the procedure and all that, then he tells about the yantra. Yantra means the geometrical diagram, we say, or the rupam. Naraji describing the beautiful form of the Lord Narayana. Adi Narayana, Satya Narayana, Adi Narayana, Satya Narayana, Jaya Hari Narayana, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Hari Narayana, Adi Narayana, Satya Narayana. Jaya Hari Narayana, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Hari Narayana, Jaya Jaya, Pandhari Vasa Narayana, Pandhari Vasa, Vaikuntha Vasa Narayana, Vaikuntha Vasa Narayana, Tirumala Vasa Narayana, Tirumala Narayana, Bhakta Nivasa Narayana, Bhakta Nivasa Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Jaya Narayana, Narayana Jaya Narayana, Narayana Adi Narayana, Satya Narayana, Jaya Hari Narayana. Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam, Govinda Govinda. When Naraji is describing and explaining the beautiful, the Divya Mangala Vigraha of the Lord Narayana, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Shobhita Diya Char Chaturbhujam, all description. Dhruva is noting in the mind, is putting the drawing. By listening, he is printing in his mind everything. Listened very sincerely, without blinking the ears, looking at the Naraji. My dear Dhruva, not only this, I told you about the Tantra, I have given you the Yantra, now I have to give the Mantra. Then your tapas will become complete. Come closer. He said in the ears, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The 12-lettered Dwadasakshara Mantram he has given in secret in the ears of the Dhruva. He repeated thrice. By listening that mantra itself, Dhruva feels so excited, so happy, so energetic, so powerful. And then Nardi said, continuously chant this mantra. Go to the Yamuna rivers, that bank, Vanam, Madhuvanam, and do 3 times worship Lord and chant this mantra. Within 6 months, Lord Narayana will appear to you. Then Naradji, okay, wish all the best. Naradji left. Then Dhruva felt so happy. He knows now everything. He knows Tantra, he knows Yantra, he knows Mantra. And then he started his tapas. How? Here Bhagavata says that Triratram te kapidha badarashanaha. Once in 3 days, used to eat only the fallen, the fruits or the leaves. Ripened leaves are the fruits which are fallen on the ground, not every day 3 times, once in 3 days. Triratram te. 1 month he did like that. He continuing his dhyanam and his mantra japa, all that. See, ahara niyamam, how important. If the Madhya Pradesh is too full, Uttar Pradesh is too empty. You must balance it. Balance it. Then, Dvitiyam cha tatha masam shashte arbhako dine. In second month, once in 6 days, he used to eat. First month, fruits are allowed. Second month, only the dry or ripen leaves only. இலை மட்டும்தான் சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இருக்கானாமா. எத்தனை வாட்டி சார் ஒரு நாளைக்கு? 6 நாளைக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி. Once in 6 days, clearly said here. Shashte, once in 6 days. He survived. Then third month, again, tapas is increasing more and more. Tritiyam cha yanmasam navame ahani. He started eating the third month only once in 9 days. What he ate? No fruits, no leaves. Only water. Only water. Then fourth month, Cheturdhamapi vai masam dvadashe ahani. In the fourth month, no fruits, no leaves, no water also, only the air. He started living only on the Uchvasa, Nishvasa, only air. Nothing else. You know that air is already going and coming, no sir. Not like that, Amma. It says once in 12 days. Once in 12 days, he takes the breath and leaves the breath. Sir, it is all unimaginable, sir. Cannot think at all, sir. It's too exaggerated. Don't think like that. If you listen that much, we can do this much tapas. This much discipline you can follow. So, but Dhruva did it. Once in 12 days and only the air. Then 5th month, what happened? He stopped breathing. He stopped breathing. But he's living. How? He's standing on one leg. And started doing the tapas by keeping the Vrukshāsanam. Hands up. And what he did? There, he concentrating on the Akshara Parabrahma Dhyanam. It is mentioned here clearly. Dhyayan Brahma Padaikena Akshara Parabrahma. What he understood, what Narada said, we don't know. But Narada said this much, but this tapas given him that such, single pointed, no other thought except the Narayana in the mind. And the fifth month it is going on like that. Then sixth month, he stopped that breathing also. No 12 days, nothing. When his tapas reached to that higher stage, because of his standing on one leg, and that one leg toe, big toe, is pressing the earth. Because of this great tapas, the earth tilted like this. The earth bent like this. Not only this, in all other worlds also, when Dhruva holded his breath, the whole cosmic prana stagnated. And all the devatas and other regions, the jivas are also felt so suffocated. They are not able to breathe because of one small boy doing the tapas in the forest. Then immediately all the gods went and prayed to the Brahmaji. Brahmaji, what is this happening? We're all feeling difficult to breathe also. I think something happening. Find out, find out. It is very dangerous. Then Brahmaji immediately come to find that this small boy, first not to Brahmaji, they all went to the Indra, their leader. Then Indra is good in disturbing and destroying the tapas if anybody is doing. That is his only job. If anybody is doing a great tapas, the first ambulance red light will burn in the Indra's head. He can't sleep because that fellow after the tapas, he will come to my post and my post will get oozed. Then that is the problem. See, even Indraloka also, Indra Padavi also with fear. This is what, whether upper world or lower world. Okay. Then Indra thought of that. How to disturb this boy. If he is an elderly person little, I can send the Rambha Urus and make them to dance in front of them. Somehow I can disturb the mind of the person. He is a 5 years boy. What he knows? But he is doing the tapas. Not only that, he realized that this boy doing this much tapas, it is not his capacity alone. That's why we cannot imagine. You are telling now, the secret is this. Indra come to know that Bhagavan himself sitting in the heart of the Dhruva and he is doing the dhyanam, tapas. That's why Indra hands up, helpless. I can't go and disturb him. Better you all, we pray to the Lord Narayan itself. To the Lord Narayan itself. Then they all pray to the Lord Narayana, Bhagavan, please protect. And to see what that boy wants to please fulfill his, grant his boon. Otherwise, this tapas is going to turn the entire world make it upside down. So please do. Immediately, Bhagavan Narayana said, don't worry. I only given the capacity to that boy because of his commitment, his Purusha Prayatnam. Then all the energy, I myself went and sat in that boy's heart. Okay, anyhow, I will just go and meet him and grant his boon and I will ask him to stop the tapas. So ultimately, Lord Narayana himself has to come down and Dhruva steadily sitting, he merged mentally, totally in the Lord's form and as well as the mantra. The Lord came in front of him. How Lord came in front of him? Why the Lord so eager to come fastly? And here it says in Bhagavatam, सहस्रशीर्षापि ततो गरुत्मता मधोर्वनं भृत्य दिदृक्षया गतः. Even the Lord is everywhere with thousands of heads in as every head, but he personally, what Dhruva imagining about me, that Rupam he took and sat on the Garuda and came to the Madhuvanam to see his loving, very, very small boy, the devotee. Bhrutya Didrukshaya. Lord is very eager to see I want to see that child devotee. Then he came and stood in front of the Dhruva, beautiful, the Lord Narayana. And Dhruva didn't open the eyes. And Lord Narayana, what did this boy is not opening the eyes? Inside he is seeing me. Now he has to open the eyes, means inside I have to make my form to disappear. Then Lord, with his shankha, he touched on his cheek here to Dhruva. When the shankha is nothing but the Chandomaya Kambuna. It is Vedam. When Lord touched here, then Dhruva immediately opened the eyes. When he opened the eyes and saw, stunned, What he's seeing inside here, big Lord Narayana standing. And he could not stop his tears and the happiness. And immediately, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Vasudevaya. Om Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 He praised the Lord, did the Sashtanga Namaskara, and after that mantra, nama, that is already going on inside. But in fact, he didn't open the mouth. I only made you to sing. I only made you to sing this Dwadasakshara mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, which is very powerful mantra with 12 letters. Like Ashtakshari, Om Namo Narayanaya, Chaturakshara, Narayana, Rama, 2 letters. Here, Bhagavata says, Dhruva, when he saw the Lord's picture like that, after did the Namaskara, the Sakshat Narayana in front, Namaskara, Shuka Mahamuni telling, he started drinking through his eyes the form of the Lord. Okay? Drugbhyam prapashyan prabannivavarbhakaha, as though he is drinking the form of the Lord through his eyes, and as if he is kissing the Lord, because Dhruva feeling like, I want to kiss the Lord. Small baby, no? Lord also seeing all that. Finally, after, and as though he wants to catch hold of the Lord with his small little hands. கட்டி பிடிச்சிக்கணும்னு தோன்றுதாமா, முத்த கொடுக்கணும்னு தோன்றுதாமா, கண்ணுனாலே அந்த ரூபத்தில் குடிச்சுக்கிறாராமா. He's drinking. And when Lord saw this boy's feelings, all this, Lord is standing so big like that. This boy is small. Then Lord bent down, catch hold of the Dhruva, and on his head, given a kiss. Behold, my dear child, what a great devotee you are. Your name is going to stay forever. He kissed on his head. And when Lord touched and kissed here, and the Shankha is touched here already, what happened? 5 years boy, he don't know anything. He may be gone to the LKG first 5 second. I don't know what he studied in the palace. 12 shlokas spontaneously. Dhruva Stuti. Very beautiful prayer Dhruva did that time. I just read one shloka of the Dhruva Stuti, very important, but which is consistent of, it's very rich in Vedanta, Bhakti, everything. In 12 shlokas, 12 lettered mantra, Dhruva did 12 shlokas. He himself says that, yesterday I read this shloka actually in the beginning, Yom tah praveshya mama vacha mimam prasuptam Sanjivayat Akhila Shakti Dharaswadhamnam, which Lord entered in my body, made my sleeping speech to wake up. Not only that, which Lord given the energy to my hands, energy to my legs, energy to all my indriyas and senses. To such a Lord I am bowing down. Anyam Shacharana Hasta Shravanatvagadin. Not only that, Pranan. My life itself is that Lord. Pranan Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. I bow down. Salute to that Lord. Because of him only these hands are gone up. Because of him only these words are coming. Because of him only my eyes are blinking. Because of him only my ears are working. All the senses are working. Bhadram karne vishrunuyama deva. That is Upanishad language. This is devotees language. Such a beautiful prayer. Then another 11 more slokas are there, which are very tough. This is enough if we know about it. This one shloka itself has got such a deep meaning. Then other 11 shlokas, the entire Vedanta, devotion, Shuddha Bhakti, Purna Gnanam, everything is there. But then Lord finally blessed him. Then Lord said, after listening to this prayer, my dear Dhruva, I know what is there in your mind, what for you have come here, what you want. I am going to, even though it is very difficult to grant and get by anybody, but I will grant to you a place where so far no one reached that. I have not given to anybody such a place. Dhruvasthanam, Dhruva Mandalam. You are going to live there for a long time until the end of the Kalpa. But not now immediately. Now you are going back and your parents will love you. You will become then big and your father will make you a Raja. 36,000 years you are going to rule the country. Then only after that you are going to come to that Dhruva Mandalam, and that Dhruva Mandalam is going to live. You will be there, the pole star, there until the end of the Kalpam. Long time. Such a highest place I will give to you. Then Lord told this, blessed and disappeared. Then Dhruva started crying. What, sir? Why? After Lord disappeared, Dhruva realized, what a fool I am. For a small, petty, silly thing, the anger which I got because of my mother's that words, and I want the highest place. Lord himself came and stood in front of me. Instead of asking, Lord, I want you, why I decided and asked all this? Dhruva started crying. Now, what is the lesson? Even though Lord appears in the form, that is not the end. Somebody has got the darshan of the Lord, that is not the end. In all stories, you will see, again, they have to go to the Guru, they have to learn the Vedanta, they have to realize the Tattva Gnana, Brahma Gnana, then they have to become Jivan Mukta, then the only Videha Mukti, all that. Then, but these things, but somehow he felt, no, I think these gods are all cursing me. They don't want me to get that Brahma Gnana. That's why they all entered in my mind, they spoiled my mind. All he's eating himself. Lord disappeared. It is there, Dhruva. Then what to do? Lord said after 36,000 years. So Dhruva went back. All are happy. He became big, became Raja, all that. Then at the end of the life, one day his younger brother Uttama died in the war. I'm just concluding the story. That with that over. Some yakshas, some yuddham happened. Dhruva, Uttama, alone went and died. Dhruva got so much angry. Who killed my brother? He is now very big king. And he went and fought with them. He decided to kill all the yakshas. Then the war is going on, so big war. Then finally Brahmaji, his grandfather, has to come down and, my dear Dhruva, stop. What is this anger? Some one yaksha killed your brother. You want to kill all the yakshas? This is not good. You are at the age of 5 years, you saw the God, but you are showing all this anger. See, even though he saw the God at the age of 5, but he gone through his prarabdha life. Then finally, he retired. Somehow that compromised. He left the war and everything happened. Finished. Then now retired. Vanaprastha. After 36,000 years, Dhruva came to the forest and did the tapas. That time again, Naradji comes and reminds, okay, whatever has happened, happened. Now focus the attention, mind on the Tattva Gnanam. Tattvagnanat param nasti tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, even though Dhruva saw the God at the age of 5 years, at the age of after 36,000 years, again Narad has come as a Guru. Then only he learned from everything all, and then only he is peaceful, happy, and left the body as the Jivan Mukta. And he felt so because then he remembers his mother. What happened to my mother? Then Vishnu Parshadas came. Nanda Sunanda took the Dhruva in a big golden chariot to the Dhruva Mandala. While going, he thoughts of his mother. What happened to my mother? I am going to the higher world, but my mother is the cause for my all these things. No, he felt for his mother. But we people leave the old people in the old age home. Then mother died already, but they showed, yo, you are Dhruva, you are thinking about your mother. She is going to the higher worlds like you. Who has given a birth to such a child like you? That mother can't go to the higher worlds. She is also going to the some other higher worlds. Swargam, they showed. See your mother. Don't worry about mother. She's already protected by the Lord. Like this, the Dhruva story ends in the Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana. Very, very heart-touching and thrilling. How many times you listen and listened again, but still you will feel to listen. And finally, Bhagavata says, Phalashruti. Phalashruti, what it said here, no. Whoever, this story is actually told in between Maitreya to Vidura. That all I didn't mention. Who do listen this story, their bhakti will turn into the nishkama bhakti and all their desires will be fulfilled. Then afterwards only Ishvara Ichcha, I want only the Lord. And then that Mokshadata Srihari, they will attain his feet. That means then they will get the Jivan Mukti and as well as Videha Mukti. The fulfillment of the life will take place like this. The Phalashruti also told in the Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana. With this, we'll conclude and we'll see the other things later. Om Anandam, Om Anandam, Om Anandam, Om Anandam, Om Anandam, Sachidanandam, Om Anandam, Sachidanandam, Om Anandam, Brahmanandam, Om Anandam, Atmanandam, Om Anandam, Atmanandam, Om Anandam, Amritanandam, Om Anandam, Amritanandam, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Lokaha Samastaha Sugino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sugino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sugino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.